You know who's been great in the last 7 games? Gregory Soto. Let's move along. Gregory Soto has had 38 appearances total. He's pitched 31 and 2/3 innings. He's 1-2 on the season with a 3.41 ERA. He's got a 1.516 whip, 41 Ks, 2.3 Ks per walk. He's allowed just 3 earned runs since May 12th, and his slashing number for opponents, a 250, 366, 342. And we look at that success since May 12th. Well, overall, the last 15 games, I should say, for Gregory Soto, a 1.35 ERA in the last 15 games. He also has had 13 1/3 innings pitched in that stretch and given up just 2 runs, 6 walks, 22 strikeouts with a 1.05 whip. He has had a stretch around that May 12th game of scoreless shutout innings. He has been much better. It feels like he's settled in. I would give Gregory Soto, I still think I would love at least to see more consistency from him, because we've seen him do well at times and we've seen him kind of struggle, especially in the beginning of the season. So if this is the Gregory Soto we're going to get, I'm going to give him a C.
So I'm going to give him a little bit of a higher grade because of that scale that I gave you earlier, because my expectations for Gregory Soto are low leverage innings with the potential to give you some medium leverage innings. And the unfortunate part with Gregory Soto is his stuff plays. His stuff is legit. And when he's on, he almost becomes unhittable. And over the course of, what'd you say? It was the last 10 games. It's a
15, yeah.
Last 15 games, it's a 1.3 ERA. The thing that kills Soto is command, right? I mean, 18 walks over the course of the 30-some-odd innings he's pitched this year. To pair that with 30 hits, that's why his whip is so high at a 1.5. If he brings the walk, if he can harness the command and bring the walk rate down, like he has pretty decently over the last couple of outings. Like he walked 2 against the Dodgers, but it was a really super low leverage situation. I don't even really feel like it counts. The game against the Braves, he walked 1, but prior to that, he had 5 straight appearances without a walk. To me, Soto has outperformed expectations as of late, and it's why we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Like, he deserves his credit. We gave him the crap when he deserved it because he wasn't pitching well at the beginning of the year. I think he deserves his credit for the bulk of June and July, where he really kind of settled into a really nice role and dropped his ERA from what was at one point a 6 flat down to a 3.4. So from the beginning of June down to July 13th, he's now down to a 3.4 ERA. If you can take that sample size, which I think is probably a B+, and take the first start of it, which is probably a C-, I'm going to give Gregory Soto for the course of the season, I give him a B-.
Okay. I know in the chat there's some grades. Make sure you guys are grading along with us. It's not easy to give grades out. I don't know how teachers do it. But I know in the chat, Philly007 saying a B, Ray saying a B- as well, because I do agree, Ray. Like, we no longer have the same nerves when Soto's coming into the game. That I give him a C just for I need more consistency, of course. And if he can continue what he's shown in the last couple months, I think that he absolutely, for what you expect from him, is right on par.
So here's the thing, like, even when he's not pitching particularly well, like let's take, for example, the last time he gave up an earned run was in that 10-2 loss on 4th of July to the Cubs. He threw 24 pitches in an inning. That's a high pitch count for one inning of relief. But he threw 18 strikes. I mean, that's I'm trying to do this quick math. It's 6 out of 8, 3 out of 4. It's 75% strike percentage for a guy that we had worries about his command earlier. He's starting to climb up the ranks in terms of leverage. I know definitively he's jumped at least one guy.
Oh yeah,
that
definitely.
I trust him more than I trust this other guy.